My name is Zachariah Matur, Member of Parliament, Committee of Education. I'm member of Committee of Education, National Assembly, and I represent the Rumbek Center, Lake State. I participated from May, July, rule of law and governance. That was the training, that was the course. Basically, I took all of them. There was no an exception because they were all very valuable, and the part of it also exists in our constitution, our national constitution. They are there. So it was a reminder for me, especially when I attended this training, reminding me of my own law, which I did not even take care of properly. It was a very good reminder. The laws, they are not good of itself unless you apply them. And from the course, I learned that the law should be applied equally to every citizen, irrespective of their tribes, irrespective of their religions. And I learned of a case of Khartoum of a lady who was a Muslim, was sentenced to death. But the law was saying that it's different, but it was applied wrongly. So let us not have a preferential law, preferential treatment on our citizens. Apply the law. The law should apply to all equally. So that one of the important things, especially I learned from that training, and it was all very valuable. And the other one was what values that do a community whole as important in their life. They cannot leave them. Also, it was a very good also reminding some of the things, because there are some other values which are very important. We undermine them. They remain subconscious. We don't remember them. So these are some of the few things, the really values I learned from the training. Well, after the training in July, I went to Rumbek, and my communities, my two communities which I represent in Parliament, they were having big conflict, and I tried to make use of those concepts and what I learned and try to apply to them. And luckily enough, it has brought the situation normal, although not to the first situation, that it has brought normality, because people began to analyze things by themselves based on this. So it was very useful. I applied it in my constituency personally. Well, the other things which I took, which means really we must be very fair to all, even if their views are different from you, but you must be very fair. So I took that idea as really as an issue, and I must apply even to my own opponent. Let us be very fair to one another and accept one another, even if we are different in any form, whether we are from different tribes. We must accept one another because we are in one country. Right after the training, I went to Parliament and I shared it with some members of my committee, and they were so happy. They wish they had attended. But even I have listed some of them. I say sometimes Americans, they come with a very good idea, and if they properly apply to the context, they will help our community to remain and live peacefully with one another. So it was very nice. Even I listed some, one or two MPs in the last evaluation, who, if there is another training, they would be able to attend. So they like it very much. Yeah.